Previously on 1D10, the show!
You see over near the door the robot crash dummy instructor, and on his shoulders you have Theo.
Not dead.
Dun, dun, dun. You hear him say, "That's what you get for stealing my Stumbicon, you dickwad!" Hey, and with that, you strike him down. 7 damage.
Boom!
And he just crumples lifelessly. And with that, you see this black spectral kind of mass just come out of Theo's body.
I kind of figured, but so I will fly over. I will.
No,
fly
the ring
over
is mine, Sam. The ring is mine.
I knew it was coming. I knew it. Magna just
importantly,
gone over the lava.
I need to take one quick free action before I throw this into the smelter. I look down at the emerald. I examine it. Then I look up at Avi and I say, "Avi,
Yeah!
thanks for nothing." I throw it into the smelter.
Suddenly, the door to the room bursts open and you see Bob. Then he picks up the mech and throws it into the smelter.
Holy crap.
He then turns to you guys, smiles, and says,
Now that's an ex machina.
all of this smoke starts to coalesce together, and it rushes to the smelter itself. You hear a few creaks and moans and the sound of wires strained too tightly until snap! The tubes from the smelter break from the walls, and the building shakes. You once again see those black eyes.
It was the load-bearing boss!
Breaks free from the beams above it and bursts through the wall.
Hey, Mag, I can really use that pickup now.
So your armor starts moving you on its own
Here we go.
towards each other.
Here comes the Power Ranger.
Yes!
Starts to combine together and
Drop
mingle
his mother.
And I'll form the head.
until
not the foot.
all 5 of you find yourself as part of a giant Earth construct.
Yes.
Go our adventurers on 1D10, the show.
Welcome back. Alright, so if you guys remember, last time we had some interesting things happen, and now there's this giant molten lava metal smelter spider demon thing that escaped the building and is running amok towards civilization and looking to cause hell.
Okay.
I hate all that stuff you just said.
Well, good. You should. I mean, that's kind of the point.
I didn't realize it got away. It's good that we have more room to maneuver.
Yeah. It's almost like you're doing a giant battle or something like that. So we need to give you more space than this room that you've been stuck in for the last 2 rounds of this battle.
Yeah, man.
And you guys do need room because you are all going to be controlling different parts of a giant Earth construct, Voltron style.
Yeah, man.
I think we need a cool name for our big pile of rocks.
Alright, go for it.
Big pile of rocks.
Pile of rocks.
I said a cool name.
Nortol.
Big pile of rocks, dude.
Nortlov.
So we've all settled on big pile of rock.
Or
Nortlov.
how about Gibraltar?
Oh, that's a good one.
Dude.
I was going to say Plymouth, but, whatever.
Plymouth.
Dwayne Johnson.
Ooh, that's a good one.
How about Nancy?
I like Nancy. That's not bad.
Alright, we're going to go with Nancy.
Wait a minute. This doesn't feel democratic.
Nancy Johnson.
So
why is there a connection to...
Now, here's something, though, guys. Because we had... Magna was the one who suggested Nancy, and Magna formed the head, which means that in this little offshoot that we're doing, we are not going to be doing Dungeons & Dragons for this episode. We're going to do something completely different.
I didn't think we've been doing Dungeons & Dragons the entire time.
But Brady, isn't this a Dungeons & Dragons podcast?
It is. But sometimes I want to do something a little bit different, damn it.
So
And
we're gonna play
Jails and dinosaurs.
So that we're going to play Candyland.
But here's how things are going to work, because we need to make sure that all of you guys are working in tandem. So we are going to have... You guys will decide what each appendage is doing, and then the head, Magna, gets to decide whether or not to go with your ideas or to throw her own idea out, and then lock you into those 4 moves. We will then determine those moves and their success through a roll of a d6, so a 6-sided die. And depending on what you want to do, I'll tell you what you have to get to be successful, what you have to get to be ultra successful, or fail. And based on that, we're going to have some fun, because once you're locked in, you're going to keep on going, even if you fail. So it'll be a lot of fun. And of course, this spider monster, though, for every move that you get, he gets 2 moves because, well, he has 8 legs. And math.
So,
Curse you, math!
Akula is the right leg, Carl is the left leg, Kate is the left arm, Trilby is the right arm, and Magna is the head. Has anyone dibs
Who's the butt?
But who's the heart? Who's the heart?
No, the butt. We're trying to settle the butt.
The heart's Captain Planet Man. That has nothing to do with Voltron or Power Rangers.
But he's a hero. He's going to take this robot down to 0.
As I just learned from The
yeah.
Good Place, the left nip... Or no. As I just learned from The Good Place, the right nipple is shotgun on Voltron. So,
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Alright, whatever. I dibs the butt.
As a side note, if you guys aren't watching The Good Place, get on that.
Fine.
yes.
Get off my back.
It's my favorite sitcom. Can you call it a sitcom? It's a comedy,
Sure.
but I don't know. It's really a sitcom, but it's
really not.
It's my favorite comedy on TV right now.
Yeah, agreed.
I want to know which leg I am. Am I the right leg or the left leg?
You're the left
You're
leg.
the left
I'm
leg.
the left leg. Lame.
Is this robot right or left-handed? I want to know if I get disadvantage on my rolls.
We have
ambidextrous
thrown
'cause he's a-
D&D out the window for this episode, Jeff.
I'm not disadvantaged the D&D, just like the general, like...
He's a magical big pile of rocks. She, Nancy, is a Nancy boy? Are we a dude? Are we an it? I don't think it matters, but...
Are we a man or are we a Muppet?
Ambidextrous.
There's so
I
many
gotta say,
references this episode.
I would guess ambidextrous.
Yeah,
based
ambidextrous.
On, magic.
All right, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and get started. So basically, what we have is we have this big grid that I've set the guys on, and the spider monster is trying to escape the grid, and you need to see if you can stop him before he's able to do that. And right now, he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps ahead of you. And so,
What actually on this grid?
Oh, there we are. There we are.
Oh, there we go.
I'm like, where?
I hadn't scrolled over. Oops.
And so, what are you guys going to do?
Run after him.
Okay, both legs, I guess we each get to move 1 space, so a total of 2 spaces, so 1 space per leg, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I'd like to
what order are
take
you
my
going to-
right arm.
Is this robot holding anything, or is it just like an open...
Not yet. We haven't formed the sword yet.
Wait, we
Yeah,
got
I'm assuming there's a
Spoiler.
Deus Ex sword at some point.
You're going to form the blazing sword.
Wait a minute, hold on. We've learned nothing from Pacific Rim. We should start with the sword.
I know, right?
Let's not screw around.
Right? Wait, we need to be falling from the sky first.
Nobody's
With the right
learned
arm,
anything from
I'd like to
Pacific
take
Rim.
my turn to point at the spider and say something in like overdubbed Japanese, like "You kill my father, he will
Otaku!"
destroy you."
Okay. Well, once again, the final determination is made by Magna. So let's hurry. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I'm setting a timer.
Okay. Well,
make your decisions.
the two legs obviously should move forward.
Yep. We're gonna move.
Left arm wants to form a gun.
We should be doing this in character, though. Carl.
Yeah.
I don't have a good pun to say here.
Legs get to it.
Oh.
Kick it.
Let's kick it.
Kick into gear.
We can just put in Beastie Boys right there. When he says kick
Right.
Right.
Kick it.
Bop it.
Do I need to roll to move?
Well,
it. Yeah, Brady, do we
have
need to roll or just decide?
We have to decide and lock it in.
Okay. Well,
As a free action, I'm going to turn on the Power Rangers theme song on the radio.
nice. He is the bard after all.
So, Trilby, tell us, what would you like to do?
All right. I turn on the radio, obviously. Start playing the Power Rangers theme song. And then I want to take, since, we're starting the battle, I want to take my right hand, want to form my fingers into a pointing gesture, and I want to point at the spider and say something about how, it killed all of our friends and we're going to take it down and it'll never get away with this.
Okay. Kate.
And that seems like what we need to do, guys, right?
I'm going to see if I can form a gun.
Okay.
If this robot's capable of doing something like that, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so form a weapon.
Projectile weapon. specifically.
Okay, form a projectile weapon. Okay.
Crossbow, maybe. I don't know.
Akula is going to step, because all that a leg can do is step,
Well,
until we get close enough to kick.
Or we could activate our jet feet and move more than one spot.
Okay, we need to lock this down. We're just an earth elemental on steroids.
Yep.
Right. Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what's in the earth? Metal.
Yeah, but I think it's more like we're not Power Rangers, but
Right.
more like,
We're just a big golem.
Pebble Rangers.
You can form like roller skates with the feet, right? And be like,
You can try.
What do you think, Carl?
I say we just step.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with it either.
Okay, Magna, what is your determination? Do you want to
Of what?
stick with this? You can select the order that we're going to do things? It's all up to you.
Now you tell what actually happens after our intent, right?
Well,
yeah, because we got to roll still.
yeah.
Okay. So you guys are all shouting orders at me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
At Magna. She's like,
Magna,
slow
make it
down.
point.
Slow down, darling. Don't
need
tell
to
me what
step.
to do.
We need to step.
Step to
Instead,
it.
she's gonna wag her. Instead of pointing, she's gonna wag her finger and say, "Don't tell me what to do."
I'll take it.
And put a hand on her hip
Alright.
and
I did roll-
cut a sassy pose.
I rolled a 6, so get ready.
Well, you're not going to roll until it's your turn. Once the actual battle starts.
This is a real slow roll. The dice is still rolling the 6. So.
Still going, yeah.
Okay. All right. So Magna, what's your decision?
No, she puts her hand on. Instead, she's gonna say, "No, she's gonna wag the finger of the robot and put the hand on her hip and say, "Don't tell me what to do."
Okay. So it's
Is she actually going to take a step at all, or just do that standing in place?
She'll move her feet into a sassy position, jutting her hip out.
Wait, Magna, no, wait.
Okay.
Don't strut.
Okay. So
There's
we
bad
have
guy.
sassy foot,
Oh, no.
hand on hip, finger waggle.
So do we need to roll for our sassy foot? But maybe
Yep.
our sassy feet will be so epic that while we're doing our sassy feet, we're actually like sashaying sideways, moving closer to the bad guy.
Maybe in Candyland, sister.
Okay. All right. So sassy foot right, John.
Oh,
Ha! Take that.
2.
A 2. With a 2, you slightly roll the ankle, but you catch your footing.
okay, good.
Okay, sassy.
Do not blame foot for what head does.
Sassy foot left.
6.
6. Oh man, you
we are now doing
so-
splits.
You are so ultra sassy that yes, you do splits and you go forward one step.
Yeah, we do.
Nice.
Okay. Hand on hip, that will be left hand.
2.
Okay.
2. So you're more on your posterior than your hip, but you decide to roll with it. And the finger waggle sass is a 3.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. So that is fairly effective as a finger waggle can be, but it doesn't seem to intimidate the spider at all. It's focused on going and destroying the town. Okay. And I just realized that I forgot to do his 8 turns.
8
He gets a turn. 8 turns?
Yep, one per...
two per person.
Yeah, so it's one for each leg.
Yeah, every time one of our appendages moves, 2 of his appendages.
Exactly.
Oh.
But that's alright, because he is going to keep on moving forward. Now, because he is a little bit different, he has to get 2 successes to move 1 space. So let's see what we got. Okay, I got a 5, 4. Okay, so that's 1 space.
3, 2, 1.
4, 3. That is another
Aha,
space.
see?
4, 4. Another space. 6, 2. Which kind of cancel each other out, otherwise I would have given him 2 spaces with that one. So he's another space. So this thing is getting further and further away from you.
Magna, we need to catch bad guy.
Okay. So now back to Trilby. What do you want to do?
Form a grappling hook to grapple the thing and pull it back.
We've got to work together here. Magna, what do you think we should do?
I think first, darling, before we do anything, you have to take back all the nasty things you've been saying about me and my age.
I never said any of those things when I
yes.
thought you were
I'm
in
talking
earshot.
to Akula especially.
Right foot here.
And Kate.
I am sorry for things I said about old elf lady. You're not old. Plenty of people knew the dinosaurs. Plenty of people went to high school with Moses.
Wow.
Surely you're not without peers at your age.
Akula, thank you. Very, very helpful. So Magna, we good? We're good?
I don't think it really helped the case.
Oh, dang it. Really
You have to butter me up a little bit better, my dears.
Look, Akula wants to apologize. Magna, look, if we kill bad guy, there will be people who want to meet you, and you'll be famous.
Sorry.
You'll have people come to get their fortunes read. People to swindle. There is always bright side to killing large evil spider. It's a saying we have in my village. Is bright side to killing big spider.
Seems an oddly specific saying.
We have lots of spider problems. I am only leg, and I can only do 2 things: run and kick, and I need to do both very quickly.
Or we can combine our turn, Akula, and we can jump.
Oh, also a possibility. Also
Your legs combined.
I might be with Magna here. I mean, really, I feel like we just kind of just met each other. We went through this thing. We now find ourselves in possession of this giant robot. Who's to say we don't do something else? Rob a couple of stores, go get rich, jump off stuff. That sounds pretty cool.
It's a good idea. Look, but we have competition. There is also large bad guy in front of us. We can't. If he is around, then we are not the only kid in playground. We need to kill him, and then we can go jump off things. We'll do whatever.
I just have this feeling that once we kill that spider, we're never going to see this robot again for some unknown reason.
It's not a bad theory.
Suddenly we're just all going to go back to our normal high school lives and put away our weird, belt buckles, deal with our teenage problems.
All we'll have is those tattoos we got.
Alright, Magna, my right arm is in your hands. Whatever you need, I got your back.
Whatever I need, eh?
Well, I've never suggested something and then so immediately felt regret. That was quite the experience.
Magna, if that spider reaches the town, they'll destroy all of the wine.
The wine! Why
Yep.
didn't you say so earlier, dearie? I hadn't even thought of that.
Just gotta know what to say, boys.
Maybe we do need to work together. All right, darling. Help me out. Help me making the decisions, Kate. I always trusted you as my most trusted confidant and counselor. In the same way that you always trusted me in my beautiful looks and my intelligence.
Well, I'm usually your right-hand person, but this time I guess I'm your left-hand person.
Oh, you're such a tease.
That's me. Now listen, these legs, they want to walk, so I say you let them walk.
Let's jump.
Please.
We're gonna jump.
You say
Jumping,
these
yes.
boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do, eh?
They could even jump, if they're feeling in the mood.
That is to say, if the lovely Magna would feel like jumping, we're happy to jump for you.
Happy, eh?
Yes, ma'am. See what I did, Carl? We get to butter her up.
I like butter.
Yes. And
All
speaking
right.
of...
Very well. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. You're cool.
Carl, we jump, yes? Maybe we'll go further than 2 steps?
Yes. Let's combine our efforts together to jump multiple steps.
Yes.
All right, and what are the arms going to be doing?
I'm gonna pull my arm down, if you really crouch to do a really big jump, and then if
Like
we
Superman.
do the jump, I'm gonna put my one arm up into the air like a big triumphant, fist in the air, end of an 80s movie freeze frame situation.
Okay. And Magna, are you good with that?
Akula is also a fan of John Hughes.
Roll d6 to...
Wait.
Don't you forget about me.
So Magna, are you okay with fist in the air?
Yes, very
Okay.
well.
And left hand, Kate.
I am going to help with the jump by moving the arm in momentum. So you know how you put your arms down when you jump really far. It gives it more of a oomph.
Okay.
And that way, even if they roll low on the jump, it will help them gain an extra space or two. Hopefully.
Okay. So
Have you ever played QWOP? QWOP? This feels a lot like QWOP. We're gonna try and
I
walk
think you're
and
a
just
QWOP.
fall on our face.
Okay. So just so that you are aware, for the jump, if it is a 1 or 2, that is a failure. 3, 4, 5, you will get to, and this is both of you have to get 3, 4, 5. Then you will move 4 spaces if the move with momentum of the arm is also there. And if you guys both roll a 6, then you can catch up with the spider.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So let's start with left leg.
Me. Dang it!
2.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, and so with that, the left leg goes to get ready to jump, and you happen to be standing in a big pile of mud, kind of like quicksand, and you sink to your knee. In the meantime,
Boo.
the robot.
How big is it? How big is this pile of mud?
It's a huge pile of mud.
Like a crater?
Huge.
How big are we?
It rained the entire time that you were in Tutorielle. Didn't I say that? Okay.
I smell bulk.
Wait, are we outside? I thought we were still in the smelter room.
No. We moved
Okay,
outside.
so he got.
He who
totally
edits
missed
the
that.
podcast gets to retcon as he wishes.
Okay, so
Hey, if we're a
I should probably
giant pile of
start-
rocks, there's
I
a
should
giant
probably start
pile of
listening to
mud.
the podcast one of these days.
Okay, so the robot rolled a 5 and a 6, so it is moving 2 spaces away at this point.
Boo.
Okay, now
Game's rigged.
jump effort 2. Let's see how this goes.
Oh boy. 3.
A 3. So now you are able to push hard enough with the right leg to get the left leg out of the giant mud puddle, but now you are actually on your knees. And in the meantime, the robot is actually going to take the opportunity with each of his legs. Let's see. Ooh. Oh! Snake eyes.
Critical failure.
Double failure. 1-1.
double
That means he rolls backwards, right? Towards
Guess who
us.
else is in
double
mud?
failure. And so what I was going to say is that he went to try to kind of flip you off, as you know you can do with a giant metal tube.
Yeah,
But
spiders.
but
do.
yes,
Spiders are wont to do.
it tripped and it is stuck on its back. It rolled back 1, and it will take the rest of this turn. He has to be successful every time in order to get off of his back. And so now the fist in the air movement.
D6 to John Hughes. That's a 6!
That is a 6! And suddenly, the fist, as you pump it up into the air, you notice that the fist flies off, and it is currently flying towards the robot. It is now 4 spaces away, or 5 spaces away.
How's that for turning a fist into a projectile weapon, huh?
And it is heading straight towards it.
Yes!
Okay.
How's that for a beginning?
Okay.
Most remarkable.
Now,
And
is
then,
it is it still shooting towards it, or is it like Thing from Adam's Family, like walking on the ground?
Oh no, it's shooting towards it. It's flying through the air.
Okay.
Okay, and so I get to roll 2d6s again, 4 and a 3. So he's successful in starting to get back up so far. And now it is move the arm in momentum for the left arm.
So hopefully this will move us slightly.
With a
5.
5, actually, you did move yourself forward 1 spot.
Pump.
All right. Okay, next turn. Decide what do you want to do.
I say we jump again. I think we can do it.
Do it. Let's jump. Let's jump on top of the rocket fist so that the rocket fist will carry us to the robot, and then we'll slam into the robot and punch it with the other fist, and it will just be, and everything will die.
Okay.
I have a sneaking suspicion Magna will go with that.
Don't jump to conclusions, my dear.
Jump to conclusions? I get it.
Well, that's my vote.
All right, Magna, do you want to go forward with that?
Is that it? Just that?
Well, I mean, for those moves.
No, the fists
For
haven't
the
weighed
feet.
in on what the-
How far
Heck
away?
yes,
are we?
darling. She
Like,
doesn't
what's-
even deliberate. She says yes.
What's the scale on this? Like, how far away is this thing?
Well, it's 10 spaces.
So many
We're dealing with
steps, yeah.
spaces instead of
10
actual.
robots
I know.
away.
I'm just wondering, like I'm trying to picture this. Like, is it far enough away that we could like throw stuff at it, or is it like is it 100 feet, or is it like 500 yards?
It's like 100 yards.
It was like a
Yeah.
football field away. Okay, so each square is 10 yards ish.
Basically.
Okay. Just wondering. I didn't have any action planned with that. I was just contemplating things.
Well, I figured something out. Okay, we have control over 2 legs and 2 arms. What if we tried to do a cartwheel?
Ooh.
Huh?
Well, we're missing a fist.
I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah, like, since I'm an earth elemental, does that fist grow back?
it's
what's
back.
what's going on there? Oh, sweet. Alright.
Oh, well, there you go.
I think we should totally do a cartwheel. Magna, that seems like it's your style.
So cartwheel or jump on the fist and ride it like a surfboard.
Here's
rocket
my
surfboard.
suggestion, which is you get you form like hard mud wheels in the back of this thing. You know, it's like those shoes that kids have that've got the wheels in the back and they lean back and
They're
can,
called
like,
Heelys,
yeah.
dude.
I don't know what
Obviously.
they're called. I'm a
That's why he's
35-year-old man
telling
with
you.
no children.
Get with the times.
I do control the butt. I could put something there.
Oh, sick.
I mean, we're on our knees, right?
Yep.
So let's have one wheel come out of a knee, the other knee will come out of the toe, and let's cart this thing.
Okay, you know what? If both legs get above a 4, get a 4, 5, or 6, then I will say that you grow wheels to move, at twice the normal speed.
If the legs agree
If the
to
leg,
that.
Well,
and if
it
Magnus
all
goes with
depends on what Magna agrees to. She's given 3 good options right now.
Magna, do you feel the need for speed?
My darling Kate, this is the best idea you've ever had.
it.
Okay, so we are going to try to grow wheels for the legs. What about the arms?
I'm gonna point the arm directly behind me, and then I know we don't have any like jet fuel or anything, but we've got to have something that can spew out so we go slightly faster, like
Just shoot mud out of the hand. Yeah.
shoot mud out of the hand. Yeah, so whatever. That'll make us go a little faster.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, same thing.
Okay.
Maybe there's a pocket of like propane gas in us.
So sludge momentum. Okay. And I'm going to give you the same rules, 4 or higher for each of you. Okay, let's see what you roll. All right.
Okay.
So left leg first. This is
All right, boys.
4 wheels.
Oh, that's the one.
I rolled a 1.
See, this is why D&D usually goes with D20s, so we don't like fail so much.
Right?
Instead of growing a wheel, you actually kind of grow into the ground a little bit.
Right.
It's a wheel. Maybe it's a wheel, but it's square.
I thought we were melding into the ground so that we would just pop up in front of the robot because we're traveling underground.
Oh yeah, like in
Okay.
Voltron.
And robot gets
I don't
his
think
roll,
we would go through the ground.
and it's actually going to. It's attracted. It's not attracted to the fist, but it's paying attention to the fist, and it wants to try to get an upper hand on it. So it's going to move towards the fist.
No, the fist has grown 8 legs and like a bow, and it's like in the cartoons where it's like the lady fist, and it's like, hello.
Okay.
It's wearing
And when
lipstick
the,
and
when
a
the
dress.
spider comes over, it's gonna go, you naughty, naughty boy.
Okay. So here's the thing.
His fist is Bugs Bunny.
Can you guys see my rolls?
Yes, we can all see.
And they are both ones.
I got 2 1s yet again.
Thank goodness.
Good job, man. Good job.
And
Now you know how I
so
feel.
it trips over itself. It actually loses one of its legs, and it rolls 3 spaces towards you, and it is prone. So now it can only take 7
prone.
turns for your form.
Careful, it's a heptapod.
Man, I can't believe that. Okay. All right. Second chance to make wheels. Right leg.
Okay, here we go. 2.
2.
2. So now your right leg is more stuck into the ground, melding into it.
I think this battle's going to end with both of the combatants just like falling apart, and then everyone's
It's a
standing
war,
around
it's a war of
awkwardly.
attrition more than anything else.
Realistic
Everyone's just
power.
like, I guess the battle's over
All right.
now.
And I just
It's like that part in Monty Python when they're both just like, you know, at the bridge with the Black Knight and everything. They're just wailing on each other, but really having trouble lifting up the big heavy weapons. And then, you know.
okay. So yeah, I just rolled 2 4s for the robot, and so the robot is starting to get back up a little bit. So left.
So, what about the fist? Does the fist have a turn? Like it's traveling still,
I'm
right?
going to take care of that with right arm, because right arm is the one who put the fist in
Gotcha.
there. Okay, so left arm for the sludge momentum.
Yeah, do it.
Here we go. 2.
Wow, you guys really are not doing very well. Okay, so
Hey.
you end up pushing yourself down more into the ground. Maybe this burrowing thing is what you're going to end up doing because you keep on failing.
That's right. That was my plan all along.
Okay, and in the meantime,
But in all reality, it's kind of like realistic too, right? We're in this giant thing we've never been able to control, so of course we're gonna fail a lot.
Oh, yeah. So you got a
That's a good positive spin to put on our crappy job performance.
2 and a 5. All right, and so the robot is now almost all the way back up, but now the sludge momentum for the right fist. But before we do that, the fist itself that was flying towards the robot ends up connecting and dealing 1d10 of damage.
Yes!
Hey, that's like the show.
So please roll a d10.
It's a very apt description
this
for this episode.
Yes. You always expect the bard to land the first blow.
5.
That's a 5. You always expect the bard to roll a 5.
All right, beautiful. Okay, and then I get to roll 2 more. A 6 and a 1. So it's getting back up, and then it falls back down. Okay.
Love it.
All right. Woo! All right, what are you going to do this turn?
Are we good?
Walk.
Wait, do
We're
I get
going
to roll for
walk.
my mud shooters? For my Iron Man mud shooters?
Oh yeah, we didn't do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Iron Man Mud Shooters. Okay, roll a d6.
Ah. That's a critical fail.
Oh, it's a 1.
Okay, now
Yay.
you guys are completely underground, and you notice, hey, there's an underground tunnel that it happens to
Yeah,
be
there
big
is.
enough for all of you to fit.
How
See, guys,
really are Bugs Bunny?
I totally
I love
told you
anime.
This is what was going to happen because, this was Carl's intention the whole time.
And you can hear from up above, the spider, you can tell, is very confused as to where you just disappeared.
Makes
Right.
that timeless spider confused noise.
I say this turn,
Screonk! Screonk!
we use the momentum of the tunnel because it's actually a slide that is going down. We'll slide it down, and then right underneath the spider, we're gonna jump up and we're gonna uppercut it right underneath it.
I think that's a good plan because that's what the armor that I was wearing had. I could burrow and then jump up
Right.
and get him. So you're welcome, everyone. That's why we're able to do this
So-
crazy thing
so-
we're doing.
So what we're gonna do
Thanks,
is
Akula.
the idea is one leg will lead with the slide, and then the other leg will jump up when we get to the point underneath the spider.
Good plan. You lead, I jump.
All right.
And you guys are right now 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 7 spaces away. Just so that you know.
It's gonna be some epic sliding.
Oh, yes.
All right, to get that epic of a slide, I will let you get. Here's what I'll say. So say that you do 1, then you get 1 space, 2 spaces, 3, so on, so on, and so on. So you'll be able to get right up next to it with that. And then if you're successful in everything else, sure, you can jump out and punch it.
Okay.
If you get a
that's
6.
what the arms and Magna want to do.
We're
Why
just
not?
supplying momentum.
What are we doing again?
We're jumping out of the ground and going, a booga 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 boo! And also punching it.
We have to roll extra for the sound effect?
You have to roll for the booga booga boo because the mouth will be doing it.
That's an intimidation check, isn't it?
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
So it's Magna. Is that what we're
Okay,
gonna do?
so
Yep, that's what
So-
we're gonna do.
okay, so left leg
left leg is
sliding, right leg jump.
Okay.
I'm locking you guys in here.
All right.
So slide,
Left leg.
jump. Okay, arms.
Double punch. I say we both punch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The old 1-2.
Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the slide.
I haven't succeeded yet, so here's
You can,
hoping.
Carl, you can do this.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't quite make it, but
Close enough to punch, right?
the
I think that's
spider
close
robot
enough
is
to
very confused. 3 and a
Magna,
4,
instead of saying a booga
and
booga
so
boo,
it starts
you
moving
said,
back to
Yoo-hoo,
see if it can find you.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
It does.
And so jump, right leg.
That's a 1.
No.
Okay, look, let's say this. Okay, maybe we don't break the surface, but we do loosen it
Yep,
a bit.
I'm
right?
good with that.
We thump him and confuse him more.
No.
Oh,
I rolled a 1.
A
My
one.
We hit
second
our
one in a row.
and we hit ourselves.
The other punches us in the face.
Okay,
I haven't even rolled my punch yet, but should I roll it now, or are we waiting for
well,
the robot?
the robot
Yeah,
didn't do anything before Trilby did his punch. So, and he rolled a 1 and a 3, which isn't enough for him to move anywhere. So he's just staying there. And then after Trilby's punch, rolls a 3 and a 1. Once again, not enough to move anywhere. So it's just kind of stuck there. can't get its legs to...
How many ones does it have to get to tangle up its legs?
Well, I mean, that's how it already lost one. Okay, and so second punch.
All right, here comes second punch. Punch. It's a 4.
Hey, that's good.
Hey.
That's not bad.
And so with
Something.
that, now you can see out of the hole, and you can see the spider in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, next turn. Quickly.
Here's Magna.
Next turn.
That spider has spider.
The next,
By which I mean us.
if we're right underneath the spider, I say we do a big crouching jump punch, and we'll shear it right in half, like in an anime.
Magna hasn't done her roll for her. Yoo-hoo!
Yeah, I'm gonna
Lest
say,
we forget.
"Ooh, darling," to get its attention, and confuse it.
Okay, you know what? I will.
Wait, this is
I
a
will
D6.
let you roll for that. Yeah, go for it. A 6.
6.
Yes,
6. It is very confused by the hole.
by the whole
What's in
thing.
the hole?
The most seductive
Yeah.
sounding hole.
Hey everyone, Brady here. So it has been such a wild ride just getting all of this put together, and I know that there's been some delays lately, but now it's great to feel like everything is complete, everything is set and ready to go. We will have one episode after this that is more of an epilogue. It'll be short, and it should be releasing 1 week from today. And then after that, before we start our next big arc, we're actually going to do something a little bit different. And that Jeff, who plays Kate, is actually going to DM his own session. And I will be playing a character, which will be weird because I'm just so used to the whole DMing thing now that it's definitely going to be an adjustment. But I'm sure that Jeff is going to do a great job. Everyone else will be their same characters, but there will be some changes going forward. And so I look forward to seeing how you guys react to all of that. And for now, let's get right back into the episode.
As long as we're jumping out of the ground and trying to slice this thing in half, I'm going to try to roll to pull an elemental mud sword out of our back.
Or form your arms into like a spearhead by putting your palms to get each of your palms together, and so when you jump out, it's like we're one giant blade shooting out from the ground.
That would be so awesome.
I don't want to do that.
What? Come on.
I have a feeling that we're going to come out of the ground and then we'll be kind of stuck because our legs will be gone.
Hey, listen. The legs will do their job. If there is a groin on that robot, we will find it and kick it.
A 2 or higher will be a success for the jump because it's just a straight vertical jump.
And if
No,
if we get a really high one, we'll jump right through it.
No, the
Yes.
left arm, what it wants to do once we're out is pin that thing to the ground. Like, just chonk on top of it.
Okay.
Alright, back to the original plan. I'm trying to pull a sword. What do you think, Magna?
Sword, eh?
And Magna, with it pinned down, you can whisper sweet nothings in wherever its ear is.
So uncomfortable.
I'm not really attracted to it. Just wanted to get its
No,
attention.
I know that.
You...
But it's for practice.
Oh, now you have me interested and curious.
This smelter's pretty old. Maybe it also gets senior citizen discount at the movies?
Hey, I have a quick rule question. Brady, how high would I have to roll to just get out of the robot and run as far away from this whole conversation?
You have to roll a 7.
On a D6.
I can make that happen.
All right. Okay.
Trilby spends his turn just furiously rolling dice
So
inside of
we're going to have a jump. We're going to jump.
Yes.
You're going to try to hold it down, and you're going to try to pull a mud sword out of yourself. Right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So left leg jump. Okay.
3.
Successful. All right.
Right leg green.
Okay. 5 and a 3.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and with that, it is actually going to try to reach down and attack. And by the way, you guys have... I forgot to mention this earlier, but I did mention it in the chat. You guys have 100 hit points. And it dealt 4 damage to them. Whee!
Oh. Oh,
and
man.
actually with the 3, 1 more. So, total of 9 damage.
Alright. Somebody keep track of that.
Okay. And jump with the second leg. 2. Okay.
2.
You guys are successful. And
2.
jump out of the hole.
Haha!
Okay, and it's going to try to attack you. Rolled a 5 and a 2, so it gets 1 successful attack. And dealt 9 damage. So far you have 18 damage against you guys.
Correct.
Okay, and the mud sword.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, the holding it down first.
Holding it down first. 1.
Yep, you do not hold it down at all. In fact,
It's all
you
squiggly.
stick your hand into the smelter itself, into all of that molten, and you take another 3 damage.
But here's the good news. Now we've got a molten fist to punch at it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't see that coming, did you, Mr.
The
Narrator?
good and bad.
Okay, and Trilly rolled a 5 for the mud sword, which means you do pull out a mud sword.
Yes, this is the one trope I wanted to do.
Okay, and by the way, as you guys are fighting, you notice off just to the left of where you guys are, this little caravan of clerics looking very confused as they're watching this battle unfold.
Sort of
Yay! They got here! My phone call was successful.
Are they singing? Your guys are usually singing, so I'm guessing they're singing.
I hope they're like blessing us and things. You know, cleric stuff.
They were just actually setting up a camp outside, and they were roasting s'mores when all of a sudden all this started going down. So they're just sitting there with some graham crackers trying to put a hot marshmallow on it, very confused.
Do I still have that rock that lets me talk to the main guy, like inside
Yes, you
my
do.
robot suit? Can I use that rock to say, hey, we're in the big robot that's not a spider. Can you come help us out with some spells or something?
Wait, Kate, you're in that rock thing?
Yes, it's a very
name
long
is-
story. There's
Her name is Nancy.
you guys can't hear him. It's a very long story.
We are
I
one
will-
right now. We hear everything.
I will explain it. I will explain what's
We're
going on.
connected
I don't know
in
if they
ways
can
that we
hear you,
can't possibly describe.
That's right.
Look,
we will
it's a
need
very-
therapy after this.
It's a very awkward situation. I may or may not be covered in lava right now, but we could use any help that you can give, from as close as a distance as you feel comfortable, of course. But if we don't stop this spider, it's going to go to the town and do things. I forget what the spider is actually going to do.
All right,
We assumed it was going to destroy the town. That's what our assumption
I mean,
was.
it
Wait,
looks
was
pretty
that
bad.
a good assumption? Should we reevaluate that?
Giant spiders are usually bad news, so I assumed that this was a good thing to stop.
Guys,
This
if we
feels
can't
like
stop
really
the spider, it might
prejudiced,
slide
and I'm
up
not
beside
super
her.
comfortable with where this is going.
So there's a trick that gnome lady, taught me while I was there trying to help her with her not dead brother. So here, maybe if all of us clerics were together. All right, so now there is a giant magical cage that neither of you can escape.
Yes, we're in a cage match.
Yes.
All right.
Oh no.
Wait, Magna.
Jump
Before
I'm gonna
this
climb up
gets
the
weird.
cage and jump down. Give him the
I
people's
think-
elbow.
There's a lot of muds. There's a lot of mud around.
It's not a clerical spell. That's arcane, but who cares?
Are clerics into mud wrestling?
Would you
This
call
seems
that-
a little odd.
Force Cage is an arcane spell. Anyway.
Would you call that a clerical error? Hey, Magna. Okay, I have an idea. Look,
Okay.
we've tried punching this thing. We've tried doing a lot of things. Have we thought about talking to it?
I was
See
just
what
gonna
its
say that.
motivations are.
Right leg thinks this is a bad plan.
Left
This
leg.
thing tried to kill us
wants to
several
kick it.
times in several different bodies. This is a bad plan.
Magna, I think we should take our whole turn, not attack it, try talking to it, and see how it goes. I mean, who do you have more faith in? The four of us, or yourself talking to it as the head? Really? Who do you have more faith in?
This is how we get to hell in handbasket.
Cage that neither of you can escape.
Yes, we're in a cage match.
Yes.
Oh no.
Well, wait, Magna.
Jump
Before this
climb up
gets
the
weird.
cage and jump down. Give him the people's
think-
elbow.
There's a lot of muds. There's a lot of mud around.
It's not a clerical spell. That's arcane, but who cares?
Are clerics into mud wrestling?
Would you call
This
that-
seems a little odd.
Force Gauge is an arcane spell. Anyway.
Would you call that a clerical error? Hey, Magna. Okay, I have an idea. Look,
Okay.
we've tried punching this thing. We've tried doing a lot of things. Have we thought about talking to it?
I was
See
just
what
gonna
its
say
motivations are.
Right leg thinks this is a bad plan.
Left
This
leg.
thing tried to kill us
wants to
several
kick it.
times in several different bodies. This is a bad plan.
Magna, I think we should take our whole turn, not attack it, try talking to it, and see how it goes. I mean, who do you have more faith in? The four of us, or yourself talking to it as the head? Really? Who do you have more
This
faith in?
this is how we get to hell in handbasket.
Magna,
Why am
I
I
want to
self
believe that
because?
this robot has a pure heart.
I think that's the worst plan ever. What I
This is
want to
definitely worst plan ever.
I am
want to
very good
do
at
as the
talking to
left
people,
leg-
darling. I like the way you think.
I think this is the point Trilby realizes he's really enjoys trolling the rest of us.
So what the left leg wants to do is do one of those jump up and spinny kicks like Ryu and Ken do in Street Fighter.
So a hurricane kick?
The pipes are broken.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kick it a
It's
bunch
called
of
the
times.
Tetsarayuken.
I mean, I'll go along with plan, but I also think I should be praying because Magna is going to talk to this thing that's tried to kill us.
Magna, I want to take my right hand. I want to take the fingers of that hand and lightly brush the hair out of the spider's face.
Doesn't have hair.
Point of order. Hey, hello. This is the right leg talking. There is no hair. There is only molten lava.
Magna, only you can fix this. Only you can fix this.
You just pulled
But I
a
can
sword
invent
out of
forest
us.
fires.
Didn't you want to use that sword?
We are
Oh wait, did I
beyond
not hit it
screwed.
with the sword?
No, you just pulled it out.
We
That's
can
fine.
brush
Yeah,
its
that's
hair
true.
with the
That's
sword.
alright. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds.
Trilby's such a hipster. He just wants the sword as an ironic prop.
It's just like
He doesn't actually want to fight.
Trilby's gonna form the sword into
This is
a
like-
giant comb.
This
It's like
is
a
like
plastic katana or something.
this is a super powerful weapon. I don't even use it. I just have it like on my wall.
Oh, just keep it. Just you know, just you know, just
Next to my
in case.
next to my vinyl collection.
About it or anything.
Yeah, I got this when I was. No,
I'm
I got
going-
this when I was visiting Japan. Yeah. Have I told you
The
about my
left
trip
hand-
to Japan?
Total curse.
The left hand is going to be placed on the spider like reassuringly if Magna is talking. But remember, also the left hand is covered in lava, so maybe it will also do some damage.
Hey,
And we
remember
can
that
play it
time
off
we
as an accident. Be like, oh, sorry, I forgot my hand was on fire.
Hey, you guys remember that time that we all died in that mud hole outside of this new kingdom called Tutorielle? Eh? Is about to happen. Magna, you do
Our
what's
fate
right.
is in your hands.
Now you know what life is with Magna, everyone else. You understand me.
For some reason, I just really felt
Poor
an urge to
Kate.
lean into it. I'm just going for it.
I am
Well,
very good at
Magna?
fortune telling. You know, maybe I will calm this thing down and tell its fortune.
This is my
Господи,
best
я
idea.
молюсь за мой душ.
So I'm
Alright,
gonna lean
so
in.
what are we? Who's rolling?
We're gonna lean in close, put one hand on his shoulder, brush, gently comb its hair with the sword, and I'm gonna ask if it wants me to read its palm.
I'm going to, as the leg refuse.
Too bad.
Move my leg.
Okay. The hair with the sword.
I believe we have a too bad. We're doing the too bad.
Akula is generally brave, but the right leg is shaking a bit because this is the stupidest idea he's ever heard.
Okay, so what are the legs going to be doing, Magna?
One will cross over the other and we'll sit like, all ladylike.
Okay.
Like, tell me your problems, my dear. Sidle. We see the spider. We'll sidle up beside her, and we'll braid each other's hair.
and out of the robot's butt will come like a mound of earth to serve as a tuffet.
Okay.
Yes, tuffet.
Okay.
It was not a reaction to being scared at all.
No.
Okay.
It is a tuffet, of course.
What
else would it have been?
Here's the
I have
order.
a really good feeling
Here's
about
going to be
this.
the order. So, right leg is going to form a tuffet.
Yeah, I've already filmed the tuffet in my shorts.
The left leg.
But I'll make another one for you.
Cross over, ladylike. The left hand is going to put the hand on the shoulder, and the right hand is going to brush the hair with the sword, and all the while Magna is going to be saying whatever she wants. Right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Just for the record, this is not how Akula does.
All right. So.
And watch us all succeed on this one.
Oh, yeah, we'll all get straight sixes.
I rolled a 3, so that makes a 3 tuffet.
So instead of making it like a tuffet, it's more of like a beanbag chair.
I just want us to be comfortable in our last moments on this plane of existence.
Okay. And then crossing the leg,
Do
ladylike.
you think it's one of those psychiatrist couches?
Oh,
6!
Yes.
that was very, very graceful. And the robot was so impressed that it forgot to actually roll.
Carl knows how to
you.
be seductive.
I told you.
Yeah, this leg that's being so seductive looks like a weasel. I just want to remind everyone of that.
Yeah, so if he gets too close, I bite.
It's like a mink fur.
Okay, left
It's very stylish.
left hand on the shoulder.
That's me. Sorry. 5!
Okay, yep, you successfully put the left hand on the shoulder.
And remember, it's covered in magma.
And it is covered in magma.
It's covered in magna.
Go ahead and do a D4 of damage.
Oh, yay.
A 4! Okay.
4!
It burns because it burns because I care, baby.
It's how you get your fortune read. It's a little bit of pain, It's like plucking a hair and putting it in a cauldron.
Okay. That shocks this robot back into... the spider back into realizing what's going on, and it is going to actually take its turn this time.
Hello.
I told you.
So it's a total of 3d10.
Okay, Magna can talk it down with her
Okay, so
honeyed
that
words.
is 17 damage that it does to you guys.
Yow, we're at 62.
Okay. Alright, and now the brushing the hair. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but aside with a sword.
You know what?
Guys.
Roll a 6. Roll a 6.
You know what I'm talking about, like the girls
and then
got,
he'll
like...
chop his head off instead of brushing his hair with the 6.
No, I think, that would be the opposite of what I want to do. So I'd have to roll
Okay,
one
so
to
roll
chop his
1.
head off.
Okay, then
Yeah.
roll a 1.
Roll a 1 and we succeed, but he fails.
You guys
But
know
we
this
succeed.
move, right? This is like the girl's got hair sort of in her face,
Yes,
and you just
Chris.
like, reach
Yes,
down.
Sixpence None the Richer is playing, and we're about to lean in for a smooch.
Sixpence on the rich.
And it's a '90s movie, and
See, Akula knows what's
for-
going on.
Does this spider
Knows what's
have
up.
hair?
This movie is
Hey.
called She's All That. I saw it.
You were playing John Hughes earlier, so I guess,
But we
We
do not
moved on.
want to
The
be Freddie
relationship
Prinze
has
Jr.
advanced.
now.
No, we do want to be Freddie Prinze Jr. If you want this to go well, I need everyone to imagine that they are the beautiful, beautiful Freddie Prinze Jr. Okay? Is everyone
Dashing,
doing it?
charming.
Because I'm not going to roll.
Freddie Prinze, he's my man.
I can see
I'm
him
so
right
scared
now.
I'm dropping tuffets.
Like, what's going on with Freddie Prinze Jr.? Is he working?
No, because his wife works.
Wait, who's he married to?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Can we just roll a die?
What? All right, I'm gonna roll. It's a 4.
So here's the thing.
Seems like the worst possible outcome. I neither succeed
Chris,
nor
yeah,
fail
Chris.
most
as
particularly
you
as
look
to hurt
for
it.
hair to brush aside, the only thing that you can find are really the legs. And so you try to brush aside one of the legs. Roll a d10.
Oh no! Oh no! This is
Roll a
good.
D10.
This is gonna get weird.
This is
This seems like an average session of Magna's
6.
fortune telling.
Okay, so you do 6
Yikes.
damage to the leg, and that leg is now cut off. The robot now only has 6 legs, which means that they cannot.
No! Oh, baby, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They cannot take a turn.
I don't mean to hurt you, baby, but you're so pretty when you cry.
Okay.
Yikes!
This is how we all ended up
You're
in
a monster,
harassment.
Jefferson.
All right, Magna, are you
HR
wanting?
after this.
D&D
Real
harassment
monster is a
seminar.
society that allows it to happen.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. Take me a minute.
Way to pass the buck, you awful person.
I'm sorry.
35 years old and single. Lady.
Okay, Magna, are you going
one
to
of the
talk
best
to this
sessions I've
thing?
had.
Now we know why.
Magna, you got this. I believe in you.
So she leans forward and she's like, "Darling, let me first to tell your future. Let's talk about your past. I can see by your lines that you've had many problems in the past. Perhaps problems with your mother. Maybe she only had 6
You
legs.
cut
I
off
don't
2
know.
of my legs.
Is what
Oh,
you
wait,
yelled
hey,
at your mother
Akula.
when you were young. And she didn't listen either, darling. I know she didn't listen, but I will listen to you. I definitely will. Perhaps in your past you had an annoying neighbor next to you who always bothered you and asked you to raise her kids and babysit for you. I know I have. Oh boy, did I. Perhaps you were asked on
Please
an
tell me the
adventure.
spider takes D10 of psychological damage.
Perhaps you were asked to go on an adventure with a horrible dwarf with a bad Russian accent and who couldn't do any flips or somersaults to save his life.
Akula's not
Hey.
a dwarf.
This is the right leg talking to Akula to Magna. I am a person, a man, and
Dwarves are people
you are
too,
older.
darling.
Ouch! I'm a person, Akula.
Let the
I meant to
woman
say
work.
human-
Let her do
human
her
man.
magic.
You know, no,
Or
I'm
an
like tough
orcish
at
bard
times,
who
so
couldn't
scared.
carry a tune. That could have been it too.
How dare you?
I would have been
This was my
offended,
idea.
too.
Why would you do this to me?
I don't hear
Are
the
you
words,
done
darling. Neither
talking
should
to
you.
me?
Just trust in me.
Hey.
No, of course not, darling. We have to work out these problems. We talk it all out. We vent it out. Let it all out, darling. Let it all out on the table.
Shout. Shout.
So, is
Let
there
it
a roll
all
for
out.
Let
this,
it-
or
let
is
it
this
all out.
just a word?
Go ahead and roll a d6, Magna.
Come on, Magna. You got this.
Akula is praying in all the languages he knows and crossing himself in all possible conceivable
Even
ways.
Dwarven.
Yeah. Which he speaks but is not a dwarf.
2!
Magna.
Oh, see, is bad plan. Whatever happened to jump and kick? Jump and kick is not a bad plan.
You kill my son.
Well, now I see the root of your problem. If you just said that at the beginning, darling, we had no idea that we did that. Of course we didn't. How could we have known? Because you don't talk these things out. You never write, you never call.
All right, let's lock in your next move.
We don't have those chats like we used to. We don't sit down and drink tea.
This will be happening during our next move, is the psychobabble.
Talking's free action.
All right.
Magna.
I really,
Psychobabbles
I believed in you. I now see that faith was misplaced. I think we should cut it in half.
Oh, thank you. Good for you. The last horse has finally crossed the finish line. You stupid, stupid bard. Why don't you play a song with your sword?
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, I take back what I wanted to do. I'd like
Oh,
to play
no.
a song with my sword instead.
We are
Relax.
screwed. Akula's going to kick.
I'm going to form like a pointy boot spike and kick the spider where it counts.
With 6 legs, it
Yeah,
has
it's got, like,
what,
6 crotches.
7 groins.
No, it's only got 5 if you...
Then my odds
That means
are
he-
in my favor.
Yeah, it means he doesn't have to roll very high, and he'll connect somewhere.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay,
That's what I would like to
legs
do.
legs are go.
Magna is kick with spiky pointed boot.
And keep in mind, Magna, this is a new form of therapy called pain therapy.
The best
It
kind of
will-
therapy. It's a releasing therapy because we're going to release him from all of his woes when he dies.
And Magna, you will be able to sell this plan to people. You'll be able to say, try my new plan, and I'll tell your fortune. This is all very profitable if you let us kick him in his 5 groins.
And maybe punch him with a magma fist again.
Yes, that too. Magma Fist. Very good. That's chapter 2 in your new book.
In fact, you could call it a magna fist and copyright.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes, even better.
Yeah.
I do
Burn-
enjoy the sound of that.
Yes, dig down deep to the groins of your problems and punch them with your Magna Fist. This is bestseller for sure, Magna. This is good plan. This is not
Tagline
stupid
on the
talking plan. This is good action. Plan of action.
Okay, Magna. Make your decision. What's everyone going to do?
Let's do all those
Okay.
things they said.
So, we have a regular kick.
Yep.
Playing a song with a sword somehow for some reason. And then...
No. I was kidding. I'm cutting it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do like
I
when
don't
people
think he
play
was
the saw.
No, but here's the thing. Magna didn't know you were kidding, darling. Let's go forward with it.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure it will give us some sort of boosts to our stats.
Okay.
Maybe.
And then left hand, what
That's
are you
what
doing?
Magna punch.
Magma punch.
Okay.
Magna punch.
Oh, right.
It's
All
a
right.
trademark. It's a trademark.
So,
It's very important.
spiky boots. Now, in order to get this, 4 or higher.
Aw, 3.
3.
Alright, so it's just going to be a regular kick, just a d10. 1. Okay.
1 damage.
Marking it down. And are you attacking a specific,
Every little
specific
bit
leg?
helps.
Okay.
The left one.
Alright. So, regular kick. Oh, wait, no. Let me do my rolls first. He's obviously going to be attacking. 3 out of 5. Ooh, 14 total damage. Okay. And now...
So that put us 58. But we're down to
48.
48 people already.
Yeah.
Alright.
More than halfway dead.
Just point of order. I will be aiming for groin.
One of its
Whatever groin is most convenient to my foot.
Oh,
yeah,
6.
6.
Roll 2d10, please.
Right in the metal cajones.
I do hear that spiders have their organs in their feet.
Oh, wow. Okay,
17.
so with that, the groin.
One is a crit.
You,
Does that
you
count for
realize that's
No, it's
where
just
all of those tubes are going into it, and so with that, you actually kick off.
Yes, I know. I passed biology, thank you. Smelter,
Excuse me.
smelter and tube
So,
biology.
You kicked off 2 more of its legs, so now it is only on 4 legs.
Nice.
Okay. Which
You're welcome.
Now it's a
going to
cow.
attack. 2 and a 4, so you gets 1 d10, so that's 8 more damage to you.
We're down to 40.
Down to 40.
And now attack with a sword.
Do it.
Wait, I thought I was
Wait,
singing
no.
a song.
He's singing a song. It's the Magna
Okay.
punch.
So we'll go ahead and let's do the magma punch first.
All right, this is going right into wherever it looks like its face might be. Magna punch.
Okay.
5.
Can you
Nice.
roll a d10? Okay.
5.
All right. So with that, you knock the spider back against the wall, the invisible barrier from the clerics outside, and you dealt 5 damage, but from hitting the wall, it got an extra 6 damage, so that's 11 total damage.
The scene is much cooler if you think about it as the end of Lethal Weapon 1, where all the cops are just letting Mel Gibson fight Gary Busey. Which, with how they are in today's world, I think it'd be a much different movie. It'd be more like, this is actual police footage we found of these guys.
This is Rodney King versus
All right.
Mel Gibson.
Okay, and then we have
Show me a
singing
move.
your song, playing the
Playing the
sword.
sword.
You killed my son.
Oh,
You
balls.
took every part of me that I loved. You kicked me in the groins. and
Groins, plural.
hit me in the face. You killed my son. And now I will die. Trying to get in its head. Oh wait, I gotta roll a d6.
Yeah, you do.
This is deep.
Critical fail!
You rolled a 1.
One.
So instead of that, you're actually enraging this thing.
That's right, you ticked him off.
May have chosen a bad topic.
Now he is coming for our groins.
All right. But I mean, it doesn't have any. It can't take any more turns because it only has 4 legs now.
That's right.
Yeah, it did occur to me right as we started last turn that if we had just started lopping off legs, it would have fewer turns, but you
Right.
know, competence isn't really how we roll.
No, you wanted to reason with it and have a little chat session.
I regret nothing.
Stupid bard.
All right.
Stupid
Okay.
bard.
Let's decide this next turn.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I want to run towards him, use my leg, jump off the barrier with my leg, and then kick it. Like
Okay,
Jackie
except for you
Chan.
can't do all that with just one leg.
Jackie Chan.
You'd have to work.
Yes, I can.
You'd have to
He's
work
Jackie Chan.
with the right leg.
Jackie Chan. Okay, well, we could just
Yes.
each.
Let's plan. Let's look at our past history of my acrobatic skill and think about this. You want to make a plan that involves running, jumping, flipping, and you just assume that the horrible gods of acrobatics are not going to smite me for being me at this moment, this crucial
You're
moment
due.
in time.
You're due for a
I'm
win.
due.
Or we could both kick it.
You know, I am up for whatever. I'm just saying. The past is not.
I say we both kick it and we both aim for a leg.
a groin.
Oh yeah, the groin for sure.
The groin, well, that's where they're connected. So if we
Well,
hit hard
except for
enough,
now you
those
are
legs
one
will
space
just-
away, so you'd have to
will
do a little
detach.
movement as well.
Kick it in the crotch and run.
Yes.
Run where?
Only run.
Horse kick.
No, run first
Or
to the
How
crotch. then
about
kick
how about
the crotch.
we run towards it and we like do like a knee to the groin.
I say the left hand votes that we run towards it and pin it against the wall. It seemed to have hurt it some.
Oh, hey! Last time you tried to pin it, how did that go? Not very good. Last time I tried to kick it in the crotch, how did that go? Yeah, very well.
Yeah, gambler's fallacy, sir. Just because it went badly last time doesn't mean this time will be the same.
Guys, I have
Right
a good
leg is
idea.
kicking in crotch.
What if we try reasoning with the robot?
If I could kick you, I would kick you.
Magna likes that idea.
No, Magna, focus, focus. The crotch thing. It's the crotch.
Oh, right.
You know, Magna, people do their best reasoning when they're stuck up against a wall because they're not distracted by the ability to move.
I like the way
It's
you
like
think,
those weighted
darling.
blankets.
We could pin it and then talk to it while it is pinned against the wall.
There's nothing to talk about. This evil, angry ghost inhabiting bucket of molten lava with 4 legs.
I think we might have killed its son. I'm not sure how that happened.
I know how
I
it
think I
happened.
heard a
I
song
put a
about
sword in Theo's head. That's how it happened. I killed the Theo. Yes. Akula is going. Carl, do you feel passionately
We're going
about
to run
the plan?
towards it and kick it.
Do you feel? No, listen.
Oh.
Do you want to do this flip? Do you think we can do this great flip? Because I think if we pull this off, this might be 1 hit, 1 kill.
Then let's do it.
Alright, I believe in Carl. I think together the legs can do the cool Jackie Chan flip and end this monstrosity once and for all.
With his right arm.
That's what the legs want to do.
I'm going to do whatever the lowest effort sword attack is, because, like, if I don't hit this thing with a sword at least once, I'm gonna feel really bad about it.
You did hit it once with a sword. You brushed its leg away.
Oh yeah, there was that.
Seductively. Somehow.
Okay, so, I mean, Magna, it is up to you, but so far we have jump off the wall, and then a kick.
And
so,
kick it.
a jump kick, we have a sword, and Kate, what did you want to do?
I wanted to pin it against the wall when we get close enough. I guess
Okay.
after the jump kick.
Pin it, and then take the sword to it. Are you good with that, Magna? Okay.
Yes. Anyway, I can have a better conversation with it. It seems like it has a lot of problems for some reason.
That's right. So we need to get closer to it. So let's do these moves to get closer to it.
And if we subdue it first, it will be more willing to listen. Because it can't
Okay,
object.
so, right leg, jump. I mean, left leg.
Oh, I thought it left leg. Right. Okay.
No, left.
Here we go.
6!
6!
That
Yeah!
is
Nice.
very, very
Yes.
successful jump. In fact, you are kind of floating in the air above it, and...
Nice.
Oh, double
That is
snake
the
eyes.
first time that I have rolled double snake eyes.
Ooh.
Spider eyes.
I just have to point that out.
Well, it's got so many eyes.
So with that, it
Spider eyes.
tries to kind of crawl up the wall to get you, and as it tries to climb up, well, I mean, it shouldn't be touching this wall because its two legs that it put up against the wall disintegrated. So now it only has two legs.
Ooh. And one crotch.
Hey, we've only got two
All right.
legs.
Kick.
And one.
All right. Do it.
Let's do this thing. Two.
Two.
Two. With that, you
That's
get a
about right.
four.
Yeah.
A D4. Hey.
So are we
Yes,
next to
alright.
this thing now? Like
Let me
on the
move
map?
you over.
One.
Hey, you made contact, which is more than we expected.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
just get a little meh. It's more in protest. It's more of a I'm upset about it.
Oh, we're that
ruining
way.
my day.
It's like when you kick the dirt, you know?
Oh jeez, I want to
All
kick
right,
it in the
let's try to hit
crotch.
it.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to, like, pin it sideways now, because I thought we were going to be in front of it. But that's okay, I can still do it. The pin!
Three is successful now that it only has two legs.
Yee.
Okay. And the sword.
And also it's pinned with a magma fist,
Go
so
ahead
does
and
that do damage?
3 damage. Okay. All right, and then the sword.
Let's stab this thing.
4.
That's 4.
All right. With the
Yeah.
4, you are successful. Roll a d10.
Yes.
6.
6.
Six.
It is not quite dead. Magna, did you want to? Did you want to have a heart?
It's
heart
getting better.
again with this thing.
Magna sidles right up to its ear in quotation marks if it has one. Darling, I'm feeling a lot of negative energy for you for some reason that I can't pin down. That's why I had to pin you down, my dear. So that we could figure this out. There's too much rage going on, too many walls, too much darkness. It's bad for
Lava.
your skin, my dear. Just look at Kate. All the bad energy that has ruined her complexion. Oh.
Kate says nothing. She knows how Magna
All right,
is.
roll a d6. Magna.
Psychological damage.
Critical hit.
3. All right.
Three.
With that, the spider
Another 2.
says, "I just want to rest."
Oh. I know
Alright.
how to
All right. What are you doing this turn?
Yeah, I've got a sword.
This has suddenly become so like mystical.
Yeah, Magna, I feel like you're in charge
I'm
here.
literally going to kick him while he's down.
Me too.
Magna, at this point, I'm pretty sure this is our last turn, so I think you're holding this thing's life in your hands.
Yeah. Kick him while he's down.
If
Yes, kick.
If the right hand wants to agree, I want to like cup its head in our hands and like pull our head close
And then twist it.
And then cut it
and
off.
be like,
rip it
I
off.
will give you the release that you seek, and then like pull its head off.
That's
What are you,
bad.
Goro?
Yeah, I'd roll for that. Heck yeah.
Yeah, are you... This is... Guys, let's just a little perspective, okay? This is a ghost inhabiting a bucket of lava.
Uh-huh.
It's not Boromir. You
Yeah,
don't have to
okay.
tell... I will not let the White City fall. Stab, stab, stab.
Look, I
Yeah.
don't think the legs.
I would have
are going to
followed
be
you,
involved with this.
my robot, my Voltron, my Power Ranger.
Power Ranger.
The legs have the only right plan, which is to kick it to death.
Yeah, Kula's right. Let's cradle its head softly and speak to it. That was your plan, right?
I agree
Kula?
with Akula.
Yes, speak softly and carry a big stick. Well, I am the stick.
Legs can kick legs. Hands cradle head and pull it off after giving it its last rites. That's what I say should happen.
I think that's great. Or Magna, what do you think?
This is a good
Okay,
plan.
so once again, order.
Kick, cradle, rip head off.
Rip head.
Down,
Okay.
up, B, A, B, select start.
Okay.
Select start.
Let's just pretend it's
All
we're
right.
gonna be George and it's Lenny, and we're looking at the fields.
Tell me about the spiders, George.
Okay,
Or the
what
rabbits.
rate kick? 4, that is a hit.
4.
Okay.
4.
4, you didn't quite destroy one of its legs, so it still has both of those. And it's going to roll for both of them. A 3 and a 2, that's a d10 worth of damage, so that's 7 damage. Okay.
Down to
And now kick with the right leg. Okay. You get to roll
6.
2d10.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, with
15.
that, yeah, you take out
Nice.
both of its legs, and now it's just this smelter that you're pinning
Bucket
up
of
against
lava.
that you're pinning up against the wall. And so then let's go ahead and cradle it. Left arm.
Fantastic.
Do it.
2.
So you go to cradle it,
I'm
and
more
you
caress
end up
it.
kind of just spilling some of the molten metal all over the ground, and you take 4 damage.
Oh no.
Nice.
Well,
Down to 29.
Kate's not very good at these
Okay,
sensitive
and then
stuff.
ripping its head.
I think you got to make that roll.
A 6.
That's a 6!
Yes.
All right, so with that, you kind of spin it like a basketball, Harlem Globetrotters style. Throw it up in the air. Kick it lands upside down. Black eyes extinguish completely. And then you see this small spectral form
And I think
of an old gnome smile at you and then just disappear into the ether.
I kick it.
Magna, you have to give him the last rites.
Here,
Lava
here
to lava. Cinder to
Shouldn't
cinder.
it be magna to magma?
No, that sounds like the name of their buddy cop show that's going to come out this fall.
Magna and Magma.
That's the 1d10 spin-off.
Oh, I remember the last time that I snapped the neck of a disembodied head. Oh, those were the days. Those were the days. See what happens after the story. Next time on 1d10, the show!